Yo, I just found the easiest to spam $1 no-risk trade up that you can do in 2024, and in this video I'm going to share it with you guys. So this trade up requires no floats at all, so you don't need to mind that bullshit. But anyway, this is the last chance to enter my StatShack M4A for Temukao giveaway. If you want to enter, just like, subscribe, and comment anything you want down below. Now let's hear a quick word from the sponsor of this video. Are you looking for low float skins for your trade ups? Well, I just found this low float skin for the Sprint Stream trade up easily on SkinsMonkey. So SkinsMonkey is a site where you can trade your skins safely and easily to get those nasty CS2 skins. And for you guys, SkinsMonkey and I are giving out a free $5 on your first trade if you put in my code elsu. They're also giving away a bunch of free skins, and using my code you can get a 35% bonus on your deposits. So make sure to check them out, link is in the description. Okay, so the trade up I am talking about is the Small Spec Well-Worn Shadow trade up. So I'm sure you guys haven't seen this trade up before, and I have been spamming it over the past few days. And to do this trade up, you'll be using 10 well-worn shadow skins. You can really only use the XM's Cumbria, but sometimes you can use the dual Berettas dueling dragons. I will show you guys some examples later. Now, the average float of the trade up almost doesn't really matter at all. It needs to be below 0.4222. But 95% of the time, your average float will be lower than this. When I did the trade ups, I didn't even look at the floats. Now, since floats really doesn't matter, to optimize this trade up, you will need to use buy orders. So I'll be setting up a buy order for 13 cents on the XM's Cumbria and the dual Berettas, and we'll see how many skins we can get. Now here we are in the Steam market, and I'll be setting a buy order for 7 pesos and 56 cents. I know there are some buy orders above me, but once they run out, I should be the one getting the inputs. Okay, now while waiting for the buy orders to come in, let's discuss the rest of the trade up. So the total cost will be $1.30, and for the outcomes, as I said, this is a no-risk trade up, so we get a 25 cents profit 75% of the time with these 3 outcomes, and then a break even with the M249 Nebula Crusader, since that does come out in the well-worn condition. And for the profitability is over 111%, which is insanely high for a $1 trade up, which is also no risk and also doesn't require any floats. Now, as a bonus to you guys, since I really love you all, you can also do the StatShack version of this trade up. So the mechanics will basically be the same. You'll be using 10 StatShack minimal wear well-worn shadow skins, and again, you can really only use the XM's Cumbria since the others will be a little bit too expensive, but you can still set some buy orders with them and try your luck. But anyway, again, the average float almost doesn't really matter. It needs to be below 0.4222, and you will have to set up buy orders for 29 cents each. Now, the total cost will naturally add up to $2.90, and for the outcomes, the best outcome will be with the Galil Stone Cold. It will be an 88 cents profit. Then the MP7 Special Delivery will be a 33 cents profit. The P250 Windshot will give you a 17 cents profit, and this time the M249 Nebula Crusader will be a 50 cents loss. But overall, this will still quite be a profitable trade up. The profitability is over 107.50% with a profit per trade up of 22 cents. Now, I will also set up buy orders for this trade up and see how many we can get. Okay, so this is like 6 days later, and let's see how many we got. So I really didn't have much competition with the StatShack version of the trade up, so I got 20 of them in just 2 days. But for the non-StatShack ones, it took a while to fill up the buy orders that were above me, but eventually we got 40 of them, which is quite nice. Now let's do the trade up and see how much profit we can get. Okay, so I didn't record my reactions for these trade ups, so I'll just give you some tips for this trade up. So first tip, if this video does well, a lot of people will probably be spamming this trade up. So you may have to wait maybe a week or 2 before you can truly spam this trade up. But if you want more trade ups like this, it may be hurtful for me to share it to you guys, but if you really want it, I'll share it if you guys comment it down below. Also, just a small rant, how the fuck do people shit without water? Like seriously, I was at the mall yesterday after eating some Indian curry, and I had to let one out after, but the mall didn't have bidets, they only had tissues, and I didn't want to shit there, but I really had to. But it felt so disgusting after. I mean, I probably used like half of the whole tissue roll, and I still threw my underwear when I got home. It was fucking disgusting, but anyway, we got some decent, not a lot, but still decent amount of profits, and it literally only took us 1 minute. So do this over the span of a year maybe, and it will probably be hundreds of dollars. But anyway, here are 51 no-risk trade-ups that made me go from a $5 inventory to now more than $5,000. And if you don't want to do trade-ups, watch me try to get a free knife just by CS2 trading.